Return of the Dragon Riders, Book 2 of the Dragonstone Saga. Written by Kristian Alva. Narrated by Adam Chase at Brickshop Audio Inc. Part 1. Escape from the Orvas. The Bounty Hunters. Elias stepped out on deck and took a deep breath. The night air was cold and damp. Thorn, the dwarf, came up and tapped Elias's shoulder. "Nice night, eh, lad?" "Yes, if you enjoy the rain," Elias said. The weather was miserably cold, and a steady drizzle dampened his already foul mood. Thorn and Elias had been traveling on the Orvas for 2 days. The weather slowed their progress, and they took extra precautions in order to conceal Elias's presence. Elias noticed they were moving towards the shoreline. "Thorn, are we going ashore?" "Aye, we must dock briefly," said Thorn. "Our food has run out, and I must feed the horses. I told the captain to dock at Esther Downs. It's a minor trading station along the river. I think it's safe to stop." Captain Gremley maneuvered his vessel near the marina. Once the boat was parallel to the dock, Thorn and the captain jumped out and moored it with a sturdy rope. The sun had already set, but the fort was still bustling with activity. A dozen men mingled outside, and a dozen other boats sat moored to the dock. Elias could see inside the outpost, which was lit by dozens of oil lamps. There were a few men chatting at the door. Merchants sold different types of goods, and there was a man selling prepared food outside from a donkey cart. His stomach growled, and his hand flew to his midsection, embarrassed by the noise. His last hot meal had been at White Rock. Gremley turned to Thorn. "I'm going to get some provisions. Do either of you want to come inside?" "Nay, Elias and I are going to lead the horses to some grass," replied Thorn. "Here, take these coppers. Pick us up something to eat, eh?" "All right," replied the captain, accepting Thorn's coins. Gremley walked towards the outpost. Thorn waited until the captain was out of earshot, and then turned and whispered, "Elias, we can't risk going inside. Someone might recognize you. Vosper's soldiers have probably been distributing the reward posters here as well as everywhere else. Let's ride down the road a ways so the horses can graze. It's dark. Just keep your hood up. We'll find a quiet spot where you can practice some spells." "Okay," said Elias, pulling his hood over his head. It obscured his face almost completely. "I'll bring my..."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?